Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to a video and I'll be giving you the details of the Black Ops 3 beta coming out very soon. There was some new information released today. Maybe you haven't had a chance to look it all up, or you don't know everything you'd like to know about the beta. Hopefully I'm going to answer those questions in this video. So first off, the Black Ops 3 beta, how do you get into it? You get into it by pre-ordering the game. I pre-ordered off of Amazon and then they emailed me a code. Anywhere that you pre-order this from, they should email you a code or somehow give you a code that you can then put into the Call of Duty website and activate on any platform that you wish. Now, when is it running? It's running on the 19th through to the 23rd of August on PlayStation 4, and then it's going to be running through from the 26th to the 30th of August on PC and Xbox One. So we know when we're going to be playing the Black Ops 3 beta, but what maps, game modes and specialist characters are you going to be able to use? For maps, we've got Hunted, Combine and Evac. These are the three maps that you've seen in all of the early footage from other YouTubers and that you've seen on the Call of Duty channel. Nothing fresh there, unfortunately, but hopefully they surprise us with an extra one. I think 4 would have been a really good number. Game modes we're going to get to play are TDM, Domination, Demolition, Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, Capture the Flag and S&D. So quite a lot of game modes there. Obviously they're thinking there's going to be a lot of people playing this. There's going to be a lot of chances to test all these maps out, all these different game modes, and see if they're balanced or not, as well as obviously balancing out the weapons and the abilities and all that stuff. It's a shame there's no free-for-all. I really like free-for-all, but I guess we'll have to wait until the game comes out to try that one. Next up, what specialist characters are there going to be and what are their weapons and abilities? Now, there's going to be 6 available straight away and an extra 2 that are going to be available either after a few days or after you've ranked up. The website didn't make it that clear whether you have to rank up to get these or whether they're just going to release these after a couple of days. 2 of these are brand new as well that we just told about today. So, first of all, Ruin. The weapon for Ruin is the Gravity Spikes. The ability is Overdrive, which is just faster run speed. Gravity Spikes is just to be able to slam down the floor and cause a bit of damage. Outrider has the Compound Bow as a weapon, very deadly bow, and ability is Vision Pulse, which allows you to see enemies that are nearby for a short period of time. Prophet has the weapon the Tempest, which is the electric style gun you would have seen, and the ability is the Glitch or the Flashback. This is where you're going to be able to go back a few seconds from where you were previously. Battery has a weapon, the War Machine. This is one of the new specialists that we just told about today. War Machine obviously is quite a strong score streak from Black Ops 2. Is it going to be that strong in this game? I hope not, because people are going to be getting it if they're using Battery. And her ability is Kinetic Armor. This deflects bullets and dissipates them. It makes them disappear. So this person, while they're using this, is going to be invulnerable to bullets. However, they are going to be vulnerable to explosive damage and headshots. So very, very strong sounding, but people who can get headshots, people who are using explosives might be able to do something about that. We've also got Seraph. We know about this one, of course. The weapon is the Annihilator, a really powerful pistol, and the ability is Combat Focus, which is basically going to give you more points towards your score streaks, a little bit more like Hardline we've seen in previous Call of Duties. Nomad has the weapon to deploy pod traps, which release nano drones. You've seen these little drones attacking people in the trailers, and the ability is Rejack. This is probably the most controversial and sounds like the most annoying ability out of all of the ones we've heard so far. This is the ability to come back from near death. So imagine Last Stand in Black Ops 1. I'm sure we all have nightmares over that perk, but imagine they can self-revive themselves as well. Seems a bit crazy. When I've seen it working, it looks really bad. Is it going to be balanced? I don't know how they can balance that one out. It seems like everyone's going to run that, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, the extra 2 that we're going to get either after ranking up or a bit more playtime is Reaper. We've seen this one before. This is a robot. The weapon is the minigun, which goes on the arm, and the ability is Psychosis, which deploys 3 decoy robots. We've also got Spectra, which is another one of the new ones. The weapon is the Reaper, which is twin blades, and you've got to think these blades are probably going to be quite lethal because to have this instead of something like a War Machine, you think the blades have to be quite good. So imagine a bit like the Blade Dancer from Destiny. I'm thinking along those lines. And the ability is Active Camo, which is basically invisibility. Now, if this was a couple of years ago, I would have said, what the frick is going on with this? But we've had invisibility in Advanced Warfare. It really doesn't change much. You can still see them. No one really uses it. They'd rather use other stuff. If it is true invisibility, it could be a problem. If it's an outline, like in Advanced Warfare, man, not really too bothered. People with sharp eyes and who actually have their wits about them are going to see this no problem. Also, finally, people playing the beta, we're going to have access to the weapon paint shop. We're going to be able to use 64 layers on each side of the gun to create a completely custom camo. This is quite interesting as well, because this level of detail, surely this is going to take away from camo DLC. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't wrap around the whole weapon, so maybe that's going to be where the real camo DLC and the real camos you earn in game come from. But you're going to be able to access this. It'll be interesting to see what people do. Personally, I'm probably just going to look at tutorials, and I'm not that creative, so I'm just going to see what other people are doing and then maybe copy something and then put my own little style on it. I don't know. I'm sure some of you out there are going to be absolutely amazing at that. So, very briefly, out first on PlayStation 4 on the 19th, pre-order to get access, Xbox One and PC on the 26th, 3 maps, decent amount of game modes, and most of the specialist characters are going to be available. What do you guys think about this? Are you happy that we're getting a beta? It is quite nice of them to release it so early as a beta. This has never been done before, well, for years. Obviously, it's done way back. I think World at War was the last one that done this, but in a long time they haven't done this. I think it shows confidence in the game, and although I'm really kind of worried about some of these abilities, for them to actually release a beta, I think really shows that they think this is a solid game and it works, and I can't wait to look forward to seeing if it actually is balanced or not. I don't know. It has potential, but then Call of Duty always has potential, because its foundations, it's a fun shooter and it's a good game, but then obviously all these little problems pop up and make it annoying and not as fun as experience as it could be. Either way, let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know which out of these specialists you think you would choose. If I said to you right now, you can only choose one of these specialists and you will have to use them throughout the whole time you play Black Ops 3, which one draws you? Which one would you go for? I think personally I would go for Outrider. I just love the look of that compound bow. It looks so deadly. I think it's going to be really rewarding if you can be very accurate, and also they've got the vision pulse, which could be really useful when you're on a really high streak possibly and you don't want to get killed. You're like 2 off your highest ever streak. Put on the vision pulse gives you a little bit of a helping hand. I really like that one. Obviously I'm going to use them all, but that's the one I'm kind of drawn to at the start. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned. Obviously going to have loads of Black Ops 3 footage, as well as live streams and videos, breakdowns, weapon guides. We're actually going to be able to use loads of the guns in this build. I saw at Gamescom they had a ton of the guns available, so it looks like they're going to be available in the beta as well. We're also going to have a secret word in this one, and I think the secret word is going to be info. So if you watched all the way to the end of the videos and you're one of the beastliest subscribers that I've got, put the word info in your comment and I will know that you are one of the best viewers. It's always worked really well, and I love to see the feedback of people who do watch all the way to the end of the video. So obviously don't just put the word info, even though you're obviously going to do that. Now I've said that, but the more creative the better, and since this is a Black Ops 3 beta info video, I think that is pretty fitting. So thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget, you got this far, you didn't smash the like button, do it just now. Only takes a second, and I'll see you guys soon.